One is we need a unit for babies, a neonatal unit, and we don't have a neonatal intensive care unit. Apparently, this is a maternity wing, so we are dealing with newborns. So the issue is with the mothers and then the neonates as well.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary,
From the voice of critical situation, and just press on the belly and the nurse will come.
my heart
We also have a
burdened
half table. We
me,
don't have half tables by the beds.
then
I think
I
we're
am
supposed to have half
still.
tables. And
Wait
what type of
here
sick bed?
in the silence
Cardiac patient.
till you
We can lean forward
come
and then we can.
and sit a while.
Then,
You raise
some
me
basic
up,
equipment we are supposed to have. Nothing we are supposed to have
I
about 2 or 3
stand
things
on
here. That will help us separate
You
patient
raise
from
me
the other.
up.
As you can see from your shots, you can easily tell we have a mix-up of patients, very young patients, mixed with elderly patients with various conditions. Some are major surgeries, laparotomies, some are amputees. And this is definitely going to have a traumatic effect and an emotional disturbance on our very young patients. Even for the elderly, it's not easy. Currently, we have one ambulance for the whole district, and it's a district with a population of about 90,000 we are talking about. And there is only one ambulance, which is run by the National Ambulance Service. The hospital hasn't got its own ambulance. So recently it broke down for about 3 weeks. There was a case where we had 2 cesarean sections to do. We put a woman on the table. As soon as we finished operating, there was blood all over the floor. And we needed to clean the place, decontaminate. When we brought in the next woman, she lost the baby. She lost the baby because of the time. It was a case of fetal distress. But then in between taking out the first baby and finishing the first operation, we could have gone in 30 minutes earlier. But this was the case. There was blood spilled all over this room. You needed to clean, and of course you use disinfectants. And by the time you had gone through all those processes and then put the second woman on the table, I'm sure the child's breath was really out of gear. And then as soon as we took the baby out, things were too late and we lost the baby. So these are the difficulties you have if you are using only one operating table, as we do currently. We are standing in the second operating room. For now, it can't be used as an operating room because we just don't have the equipment to use as an operating room. Ideally, you need an anesthetic machine where I'm standing at the head of the table, of the bed, where you do all your anesthetic procedures. You need overhead lamps to operate on. It's not available. This lamp is not functioning. It's a very old machine lamp which was donated. It's not working. You need a diatemy machine, the one I was talking about. This is also part of the 20 years donations we had. This is a diatemy I was talking about, but this is just obsolete. You can't use this machine, so you don't have a diatemy. You can see in the other room we had suctioning machines. We don't have any suction machines here. We don't have a monitor. So basically, what it tells us is this room can't be used for any surgeries because we just don't have the equipment for it. I mean, I've mentioned the major ones, but there are other minor equipment you need. So we pray that maybe one day we'll have all this equipment and then we can use the 2 operating rooms so that we don't run into the kind of problem I talked about earlier, where we lost a baby just because of operating time. The baby was in fetal distress.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.